Don't film me now.
The first time that we see Detroit City FC score 4 goals in a match all season long.
Oh, yeah.
And it had to come tonight against a team that dropped 4 on the Birmingham Legion last week.
Oh, my.
And we kind of were afraid early on that this was going to happen again. However, great night at Keyworth tonight.
A beautiful night in Keyworth tonight.
Let's look at those highlights right now.
Let's have those highlights.
All right. 12th minute of play right here.
Yes.
And
I believe in Darren. Boom, boom. I believe in Darren.
Darren Smith gets his 10th of the year and celebrates in front of his family.
Oh, yes.
As Detroit City go up 1-0. However, apparently in the 16th minute of play,
a push behind the back.
Zuback with the goal there on the penalty kick. But here's how it transpired. As we didn't get that. Haruki Yamazaki ended up getting him in the box. But Atis Juve scores here in the 31st minute of play. And Detroit City goes up by a score of 2-0. So, and unfortunately for Orange County, the pain just kept on coming here.
Here is the third goal.
This one.
Oh, yeah.
Boom.
Yes.
Jaceo Cedeno with the goal. 3-0 in favor of Detroit City.
It was the first time since April 12th during that comeback in Phoenix, they scored 3 goals.
Indeed there. And, the goalkeeper, unfortunately, he left the game neck injury at halftime.
We'll talk about that
in a little bit here.
Yeah.
But they weren't done yet.
No.
Alex Villanueva puts it in the back of the net. His second of the year. Detroit City come away with the 4-1 victory here tonight at Keyworth Stadium. Oh my God!
Oh my God! Is right.
What a performance tonight by Detroit City.
What a dominating performance. We usually talk about it during the women's team, but holy crap!
Exactly. And I mean,
oh my!
Let's take a look at those stats right away here.
The doctors, let's attempt those stats, man. At the time they won, although they didn't lead in the shot, 15-11.
Yeah, it was 19-11. 8 of those shots came in the first part of the match, and then Detroit City just held their ground defensively, and needless to say, ended up coming away with the victory there. Darren Smith, your man of the match, we'll be interviewing him after we do Around the Sea.
Oh yes.
As I mentioned, I mean, what a performance tonight by Detroit City FC.
A great performance. We never saw them out in this spurt a little bit, you know what I mean? 3-0, Darren Smith with the goal. And oh my God, that was a dominating pack. Darren Smith, man of the match. No 31st today, no 40th minute. Here's Michael Bryan passing us by.
Yep. Michael Bryan passes by.
That was a dominating performance. So they didn't lead in possession. It was Orange County 54-46. 7 of the 11 shots were on target for Detroit City FC. 5 out of the 19 were on target for Orange County.
Yes, exactly. And it's just the fact that, Detroit just did what they needed to do tonight, and that was just score goals, score early, score often, and get away with the 3 points. Unfortunately,
let's talk about the injury to the Orange County goalkeeper.
Their starting goalkeeper ended up going out in at halftime. I don't know if it was a collision there.
I was right there.
You had a better view of the incident.
Yeah, I saw a man going down, and everybody.
Now was it like incidental contact or what?
Probably so. I'm not sure.
Because I heard Juve was involved in it.
Juve was involved, collided with the goaltender. Either he landed on that guy, pray to God he didn't land on his neck, which would be
Well,
awful.
from what we understand, he has feelings all extremities.
That's perfect. That's
and
good. That's very good.
also he's able to move his hands, his fingers,
legs,
his toes,
right,
all that
yeah.
stuff. So
and because of that, the half ended early. There were 3 minutes of injury time,
and we figured there would be more. We figured there would be more stoppage time in the second half.
Yeah.
But that wasn't the case. It ended up being 4 minutes of stoppage time. Nonetheless, at that point, Detroit City pretty much nailed the, put the nail in the coffin at that point.
Say one thing: Detroit City princes and are happy, just like A. Daly returning to the WWE last night. His man, CM Punk.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was just a dominating performance.
It was,
I mean, it doesn't show it in the possession arrow, or in the shot total or whatever it is. But it's like, it got to the point where Orange County was making mistakes of their own as well.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
the
this
yellow
is not Birmingham Legion. This is not Birmingham Legion, unfortunately.
The yellow cards at one point were even at 3 apiece.
I know,
between both clubs.
Yeah,
and what ended up happening was that Detroit City. Or they got the last yellow card. This was late in the game.
Yeah.
Let's see, that would be Haggard.
Yeah,
Haggard in the 88th minute. Yeah. So I mean, the discipline was a little bit, shall we say, it got a little bit. It was a little bit chippy out there. It looked like a chippy match for the most part, but ref kept it under control. Wasn't crazy like it was last week against San Antonio.
That was really good.
So needless to say, they kept things under control tonight. So as I mentioned, we got an interview with that man again, Darren Smith.
I believed him, and I called it.
Yes,
if Joe Henry's on NXT, Darren will score, but there's a little concern. Well, you mentioned in the interview, we'll show you there. But right now, let's take a look at all the other matches, a lot of big matches around the city.
And pick some quality moments, so you have to be careful, you have to be aware, you have to be switched on. That rest defense for Charleston Battery.
Schaefer heads it over the goalkeeper, it's free, it's thundered home, it's a disaster, and it's Cal Jennings at the double.
Minutes of extra time, and Sac Republic can have their best opportunity in the second half. They'll bury their second of the night.
On the road, they'll go to the desert and take on Las Vegas Lights. Bad giveaway here. Indeed it is. Panayotsu with a 2-on-1. He goes short side, and he scores!
Since coming over a few years ago from the now defunct RGV. McFadden scores! Whoa! What about it? Aiden McFadden finds a way through! And inside of 18 minutes, Louisville lead!
The idea was there. He's trying to get the pass off before too many yellow jerseys get back.
Archimede! Past the body, Archimede gives New Mexico the lead! Luther Archimede, his first goal since joining New Mexico, is a big one in the 67th minute. And the visitors lead at Toyota Field 1-0.
With the responsibility of the free kick into the box. There's a header and a header towards goal, and it's an equaliser. And it's Jake Roof. He doesn't score many, but he has equalled this one up. And with 4 minutes to go, it's all level again. FC Tulsa 1, Birmingham Legion 1.
Ball is here. Live your dream, rep your team, and play as your favorite USL Championship club. eFootball is free to play. Download now. Vassell, it slips through for him. Vassell scores! The big man gets his first with Colorado Springs.
To get Locomotive on the board. Hugo Farou. second in saves in the USL coming into tonight, trying to make another. From the spot, Armando Moreno. Rolls it, it's pushed away. For Rouge, read that all the way through. It'll be a corner kick.
All right, Darren Smith, say his name, and he will score. Score of the second goal tonight. Big victory. Biggest win of the year for Detroit City FC.
Yeah, first of all glory to God. This might be one of our biggest victories. But, with our standards, we came into halftime saying that, even though we were a couple goals up, that wasn't our standard. And so, we came out in the second half, knew that we had to put in the work again because they're a team that, if you saw last week, they were down four times, and they came back. So they're a team that got a lot of character. So we knew we had to come back out and just put up the pressure again, and then we were lucky to have a couple more goals.
Yep, absolutely. There was a couple times out there tonight that you went down to the ground and all that stuff. How's the shoulder feeling at this point?
At the moment, it's not feeling so good. I think it dislocated twice, once in the first half, once in the second half. But with the medical team, we'll try and figure it out. Yeah.
Hopefully, that way we can see you on Wednesday night against New Mexico United, a very big match there out in the desert.
Yeah, hopefully, God willing. Yeah, looking forward to the game, and I'm sure we'll go out there and get maximum points.
Yep, and like you were saying, it was important for you guys to keep the pedal on the metal, so to say, against a team that, basically came back 4 times against Birmingham last week, and it was just basically. And early on in the match, they were peppering shots like nothing. It was like 8 shots like within the first 25 minutes. Your defense pretty much stood still and made the difference.
Yeah, of course. And so we have to give credit to the guys in the back. They've been putting in a lot of work, in training as well, working on shot blocking and all those kinds of things. So, our aim going into every game is to not concede. But unfortunately, they got a penalty. So it still kind of feels like we didn't concede any goal during play today. So I'm happy about that.
Very good. All right. Always good talking to you, Darren.
Thank you. Same to you. Bye.
All right, we are back here taking a look at what is going on in the championship tonight.
As we
Charleston Battery up in the 87th minute as we're recording right now,
yes.
A 2-1 lead over Indy 11. It's about ready to get done down in Miami.
Yeah,
I was watching that match.
The game started a little bit late because of weather concern.
That was a 7:30 kickoff there.
Right.
And
Hartford, brother.
Yeah, Hartford 1-0 over Miami FC. So what that means, of course, is Hartford will still get the 5th spot. Detroit City will still get the 6th spot at this point. But a lot of other things going on here.
Rhode Island is losing to Louisville FC 1-0,
and that's in the 70th minute as we're recording right now. Of course, you got the full highlights of what was going on around the sea. But needless to say, tonight, job well done by Detroit. Job well done by Detroit City FC, and now you're looking towards a matchup against New Mexico.
Yeah.
New Mexico hasn't been so hot as of late.
I know.
From what I understand.
Usually they would be top of the heap, top of the pop, but I don't know where the standings are. But
their form going into the game that's going to be taking, or before the game that's taking place tonight. Obviously, after we're recording, of course, you'll get all the highlights. You've gotten all the highlights around the sea. Their form as of late in their last 6. 3 draws, 3 losses.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, they have not been in good form, and I think they, been on, not good for a Dennis Sanchez club.
Yeah.
If you ask me.
You're right about that.
So this is another chance for Detroit City to get that opportunity that they need to get to take advantage of these things. You got to take, how else are you going to gain points and get yourself into a position in the playoffs if you don't, feast on these Western Conference teams that are struggling at this point?
I know. I have no clue. Well, like I said, the lab in Albuquerque is a tough place, but honestly, with New Mexico. Trying
Good thing it's not Meow Wolf night down there next time.
Meow Wolf, Meow Wolf.
From what I understand, our broadcasting brethren, Robert Kerr and Jason Davis are supposed to be going down there next weekend for, I guess, Meow Wolf night that's going to be taking place there. But fortunately, it won't be Meow Wolf there.
Yeah, unfortunately. So, what is Meow Wolf? I'm trying to look that up.
Some kind of comic book thing, I would assume. I would assume. But
also, one more thing you mentioned in the interview. I hope Darren Smith is okay.
I would hope so. Yes, I would hope so. He played a lot tonight. He played 90 minutes tonight.
Shoulder.
And ended up getting replaced by BL OB in the 90th minute of play. So I mean,
by the way, man in the match as well. You know what I mean?
So that's the big concern right now is, there might have been, there was a couple times there where, we were literally holding our breath finding out, because the one incident that occurred down at the far end,
I saw
far end of the stadium, it was just, they were bumping shoulders. The second time it was like, did he plant wrong or whatever it was? But next thing you know, because he's down, right in front of the Detroit bench at that point. And then Maureen, the trainer, came out and got him back to good health again. So that he could be able to play on the pitch. That would be a big loss if we were without Darren Smith. Especially, we definitely need him in this stretch run.
We got to have him in stretch run because we're down the stretch and we're fighting for our own playoff spot.
Absolutely.
Welcome to 2024 all over again.
All right, so here's the itinerary that we're going to have for next week.
Okay.
Usually on Wednesday, we do the musings.
Yeah, but we have a game day on Wednesday.
Exactly. So Soccer Night in Detroit on Wednesday.
Okay.
We will do the whole thing, preview the match and, of course, do the post-match and all that stuff.
Yes.
Musings is going to move to Saturday.
Oh, yes.
Because, in fact, we're going to do a little bit of Around the Sea on Wednesday as well because there's two matches in the Jägermeister Cup. The semifinals are taking place that night.
the Jägermeister Cup. We got the only USL one team in Greenville Triumph. You got
taking on Hartford Athletic.
Sacramento, Hartford, and Rhode Island. Hey,
Sacramento taking on Rhode Island as well. So
you're right. Could be the El Clamico 4 in the finals. Who knows?
We don't. We'll see. We'll have those highlights as well when we do Around the Sea after we're done on Wednesday night.
And on our Soccer Night Detroit pre-show, we'll make our bold prediction for the Jägermeister Cup.
Absolutely. We'll add that in there. Yeah, we'll add it in. Maybe this is how I'll gain ground on you as far as the maybe not. I don't know. We shall see. We shall see what
it's like in the WWE. Who knows?
Yeah, exactly. So I may have to.
Who knows? Becky Lynch may slap me silly. Who knows? I don't know.
But that's the plan. We're doing Soccer Night in Detroit on Wednesday. Saturday will be the musings, which will catch up. I think we're going to go USL heavy on Saturday.
You're right.
You would think because we want to look at the playoff rates, the playoff picture, and whatnot. Detroit City will be off that, or they're not off for the week, but they'll be off that night. Yeah. But they'll be watching some matches that are going to be very huge as far as the
gigantically huge.
Yeah, significantly huge.
We're down the stretch, man.
Yeah,
we're
down the stretch we come, as Dave Johnson would say.
I know.
Speaking of the other Dave Johnson, you heard he died.
Oh, yeah, I heard. I'm sorry.
Davey Johnson.
Davey Johnson from the manager of the Mets who won it in 86.
And the legendary Ken Dryden passed away as well today.
Yeah, hockey hero.
Hockey hero. Oh, God.
R.I.P., guys.
Yeah. All right. Rest in peace, you guys.
Two great baseball player, Davey Johnson was, and also a great manager. He managed the 86 Mets.
Absolutely.
Thanks to the Billy Bucker mistake, remember, went for the legs and all that.
Yep.
And Ken Dryden.
Yep.
What do we say? One of the most phenomenal premier goaltenders.
Canadians were my team in the 70s.
Oh, yeah.
When you think about it.
They won about 5 of them.
5 Stanley Cups in the 70s.
Great, legendary, and he's still alive, Scotty Bowman.
Absolutely. And we were grateful to have his tutelage in Detroit, for so long, winning 3 Stanley Cups here.
And the last time he won the Stanley Cup, that was it. He surpassed Ty Break, another great one. So I know.
Yep. And then I always remember 2002.
Yeah.
After Game 5 at at Joe Louis Arena. Scotty lacing up the skates.
Oh, yeah.
And taking a turn, holding that Stanley Cup and his final match
game.
coaching.
Yeah, I know.
That was
and he went to Scott Rogers and said, "Hey, I'm done.
Yep,
I'm done."
Actually, absolutely, and a legend.
And one more thing about Ken Dryden, when the Forum closed, you remember in the locker room, they have this similar thing. Those who carried the torch. He literally carried the torch on night during the closing ceremony. It was one of the only no glitz, no glamour, no this. It was just
one of those great moments for a great building that no longer exists. The Forum of Montreal.
Look it up on YouTube. It's still there.
Yes, exactly.
It's a powerful ceremony.
Very powerful ceremony.
And Canadians, a classic team.
Yep.
R.I.P. I know this is off kilter.
Yeah.
But,
hey, enough hockey talk there. We're going to talk. We have more soccer talk to talk about.
We'll have to fill time, but honoring those two legends. So
yes,
that's it.
Okay, so
we're done.
Well, maybe almost.
Oh, all right.
Okay, so we're going to go back here. I think some of those games are final.
All right.
There. So
right.
I'm going back to the FOT mob here. So
yeah.
Okay, so Hartford did beat Miami FC by a score 1-0, so that means, as I mentioned,
1 point. I
mentioned, Hartford in 5th, Detroit City in 6th going into this one. Looks like Sacramento is going to take care of Tampa Bay tonight. So
the problems continue.
The problems continue for the Tampa Bay
Louisville
Rowdies.
City
and
is Louisville City.
At home. Louisville City, well, Louisville City's being Louisville City right now.
Yeah, you're right. And our opponent next week, as we recorded this, and you probably saw it around, tied it with San Antonio. And
San Antonio's got a red card right now in that match. So
the pen is continuing in San Antonio after what happened last week.
Yep, another red card added that total of theirs. Most definitely there.
Yeah,
we're out of here.
We're out of here. We'll see you Wednesday.
We will see you Wednesday from. Well, we'll be zooming on Wednesday.
Maybe zooming, maybe at the clubhouse, maybe not at the clubhouse. I'll be zooming at the animated Springfield Isotope Park.
There you
go. Long story. We'll mention that.
We'll figure that out. But like I said, we will talk to you on Wednesday for New Mexico United taking on Detroit City FC. Until we meet again, folks, keep your feet on the ground. Keep reaching for the galaxy.